Mike.
The workout at UM Deuces was like a one-stop shopping deal. NFL personnel got a chance to conduct speed, strength, and agility tests for Canes players available in the draft. Among this group, there could be 5 UM players driving to be first-round selections.
This past Wednesday, the word was out for NFL coaches and GMs. Come one, come all to a workout at UM to see for yourself the Canes players available in next month's draft.
They would like to load up on the type of players we have here, because we got a lot of hard workers, people who are very good at their position, and all have one common goal, and that's to win.
All-American offensive tackle Bryant McKinney was the nation's top interior lineman last season. McKinney may be at the top of some teams' wish list as a projected top 5 draft pick.
This is not something I expected when I think back like 6 years ago, but especially be like the top at my position. So it's a little mind-boggling.
What has come as no surprise is the depth of talent UM produced last season. It's no wonder that the Canes hope to land 5 players in the first round.
The kids have a great work ethic here. You know, they've been well coached. They're old school coaches down here. They get after their ass. And so when they get on the field to go to work to demonstrate what they can do, they do it with great intensity.
If you look at the 3 secondary kids, you can pretty much line up and win some ball games in the NFL with the safety and the 2 corners right off the bat.
Safety Ed Reed is one of those players who plans on making an immediate impact. Reed isn't bashful, promoting himself as
a complete player.
In and out of the hand, Walker is intercepted. Picked off by Reed.
You know, guys are going to be good on the field as well as off, you know, and making plays, you know, throughout his career.
Some UM players decided to cut short their college careers to make the jump to the NFL. Juniors Jeremy Shockey and Clinton Portis are projected to be drafted in the first round.
In their eyes, you know, if you can play ball, you can play ball whether you come out, you know, your junior year or your senior year. I mean, in their eyes, I'm doubtfully see, you know, it's all the same.
The naysayers are not going to take care of my family. They're not going to take care of me.
Portis, Shockey, Reed, and McKinney will likely be among the first group taken early in the draft. Others like running back Najee Davenport and wide receiver Darryl Jones are hopeful come draft day they'll be noticed and wanted.
I've been told by a lot of people that I'm bigger and faster than most of the people in the NFL now. So with that point now, I have no doubt.
The one thing I learned about the NFL, especially this year, they know what you can do, they know what you're capable of. It's just times like this, you got to come out and show it and prove yourself.
Also likely to get a chance to prove themselves in the NFL will be guard Martin Bibla, offensive tackle Joaquin Gonzalez, and cornerback Michael Rumph. As far as the drive for 5 UM players to be picked in the first round, add cornerback Philip Buchanan, who's leaving after his junior year for the draft. Now, Deuces, if 5 UM players are first-round picks, that would be the most ever for any school.
All right, thanks a lot, Mike. Drew is back to help us break it all down. Drew, first of all, we should mention that you do represent tight end Jeremy Shockey. Of these 5 players that we mentioned, do you see them all getting in the first round?
Absolutely, and the workouts were phenomenal. The coaches I talked to said it was the finest workout as a group they've ever seen. Jeremy Shockey looked like a wide receiver running a 4.5. Clinton Portis ran a 4.3. He's the fastest running back in the draft. Look at Rick Spielman and Pat Jones and the Dolphins. Butch Davis, he's a proud papa. Ed Reed is a great safety, is such a great safety, he could be drafted as a cornerback. Look for Ed Reed to be drafted as high as the top 10, and deservedly so. He's a great player and a great athlete and a great person. Buchanan, tremendous cornerback, great speed, good cover skills. Mike Rumph. Rumph is number 6. He's the guy that really could have snuck in the first round. He didn't have a great workout. He had a good one. McKinney might go in the top 5, certainly top 10. So McKinney, Shockey, Reed, Buchanan, Portis, the best group of pro prospects ever. They are big, they are fast, they're versatile. I mentioned Ed Reed looks so good in his workout that some people think he could play cornerback in the NFL. He might be one of the highest rated corners. He's already probably the highest rated safety. And Shockey, he was as big as any tight end and ran as fast as any wide receiver. He really looked like a mutant out there.
Last year, UM had 4 players go in the first round. This year, possibly 5. Is there a better program in the country right now?
Hey, this is why they won the national championship. You saw it. I mean, the teams all said it. There's no surprise as to why this team won it. Not only are they great players, they're great athletes and great competitors. And Coach Andrew Swayze, their strength and conditioning coach, you got to take your hat off to him. He prepared these guys to put on this workout. They don't go to personal trainers and camps and everything else. They train right there at UM, and you saw why Swayze's the best in the business. they are all going to be great winners. And the other guys, they're going to be perhaps high picks as well. The Biblas, the Rumps. Miami's going to have as many as 10 or more players drafted this year.
Cool. All right, Drew, thanks a lot. Moving on, time for our final break. Just ahead, the Lexus Play of the Week. Stay close.
It has all the right lines and curves, sculpted to turn heads.
The other ones not getting as much attention from the NFL scouts worked out this week for the NFL in what is being called the Hurricanes Combine.
Go.
No doubt, the University of Miami was the place to be and be seen if you had any hopes of getting your name called in the upcoming NFL draft. You name them, you saw them. All the teams were on campus to evaluate talent in what you could say was one-stop shopping.
If they're looking for the best, they're in the right place, you know what I mean? They would like to load up on the type of players we have here. We got a lot of hard workers. People were very good at their position, and all had one common goal, and that's to win.
Hey, talk about winning. Guys like Bryant McKinnie, Ed Reed, and Jeremy Shockey will win the big bucks when they're selected early in the draft. But the players whose draft possibilities are still unclear were more than willing to catch a scout's eye by riding the coattails of those more prominent players.
I ain't mad at them, you know, these guys went out there and performed, and, you know, I just happened to be able to step in and get my foot in the limelight just a little bit, just being associated with these guys. So, of course, I'm going to take all the advantages I can and go out and show the scouts that you know what I'm saying, I deserve to be in that limelight just as well.
Some of the guys like James and Marquise, they get a chance to showcase what they can do at the same time, and I think it's a little less pressure on them because they're not expected to do as good, but they did real well today.
Of course, most NFL teams know that if you wear a Canes uniform, you can probably play with the big boys. And that reputation is why most players signed on with UM in the first place.
That's one of the benefits of coming to a school like this. You have opportunities to win championships and opportunities like this to be exposed to a lot of just about every NFL scout, or team coach, whatever. And that's one of the reasons I came down here. And it's a great feeling to be here, just to experience this and move on to the next level.
My cousin said, you know, if you want to go to the NFL, go to Miami. Regardless if you don't play your first year, if you play at all, you will go out there and make plays. You know, you play with some of the best. And the best bring the best team. So, you know, it's a pleasure. I got to play with all these guys. You know, they make me better and they push me. So it's kind of like a chain reaction.
With any luck, that chain reaction will carry throughout every round in the NFL draft. Got to say this, these guys I went down to the Combine to watch it, as we're calling it the Miami Combine. Clinton Portis ran actually the fastest time, moving his stock way up. But I'm amazed, Guy. They have a chance to watch these Hurricanes on film all year long, to see these guys and how productive they are on tape or in person if they go to these games. And yet, they continue, the NFL blows my mind that they continue to put so much on these workouts in T-shirts and shorts by guys jumping, running fast. Why would you be surprised that Clinton Portis or Phillip Buchanan or in the rest of these guys that have been fast all year, all of a sudden they're shocked to see them running great times? Saw Clinton Portis run away from the whole Nebraska team in the national championship game, and yet everybody's saying his stock's going up now? Just watch the tapes. The guy went for over 100 yards every game. I just think a lot of money is wasted, and too many people are getting burned by watching guys in T-shirts and shorts and not watching film enough. NFL, for being so smart, sometimes blows my mind there, guys.
That makes a lot of sense. I was also surprised to see so many head coaches there. It seems like, you know, that they wouldn't have to see it firsthand, because like you said, you see him on television,
right,
you see him on tape. Just send a scout out there, because they are in T-shirt and shorts. They're not going to be any more special without their pads on.
Talented team all season long, and it's just crazy. All right, I'll let you go.
All right, thanks. We're just getting started on this edition of Sports Final. When we come back, the Heat living up to their name. Miami's within one game of the 8th playoff spot. Could they gain some ground today without even playing, Joe?
He's the new guy on campus, not you, Guy. I go one-on-one with Brock Berlin.
Who?
Yeah.
And goal by Akers, a quick and hard